Hi Pisces, this is Jessica with Whispers of Grace. I'm here today to do your January 1st through the 15th, 2018 general reading. I am doing things a little differently this month, so Spirit really wanted me to kind of prepare y'all for 2018, what you need to let go, what you need to overcome, and what you have to look forward to this year. So there have been a lot of lessons this year in 2017 of things that we have had to overcome, let go of things that no longer serve us, and setting a new foundation for 2018 that is built on solid foundation, okay? So I kind of have the different spread, and I also have what Spirit wants you to most focus on this month, the 1st through the 15th, and what they want you to know or work on throughout this time. So first off, some of you, a lot of you, are probably going through a huge spiritual awakening, okay? I really feel that, and I was picking this up when I was shuffling too, is that you might possibly be getting messages, signs, synchronicities, and this, I want to say, new opportunity is being pushed towards you for spiritual enlightenment. Now, I do kind of pick up that some of you are not, or kind of on the fence about this, but it is going to be best for you to really follow the signs and where your soul is pushing you to go. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And I just want you to know that the overall energy for the month is listening to your intuition and a new beginning. Okay? All you have to do is take a leap of faith. So with that, and also, it is a perfect time to be yourself. Okay? So we will tie all that in later, but for what you need to release, you, again, this spiritual path that you are on, this is something that was meant to happen, and at divine timing, okay? You do have the World card, and this says, a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. And I really felt when I pulled this that this is why you need to let everything go that is coming out in this. So I do have the Hierophant, which she is reversed, and usually the Hierophant is about spiritual growth, being more on a traditional sense, education, that type of thing. And with her being reversed, I kind of feel that is where y'all are having a hard time, is allowing this growth, this education and spirituality into your life. The Hierophant follows, and again, it's like the High Priestess. They just know when they are following their intuition, it's leading them to bigger things. And you have the High Priestess and the Hierophant reversed. Okay, so you're not listening to your intuition. I feel like you're kind of back and forth with it, is what I was getting, which, of course, Pisces videos have been giving me hell recording for the last few months. But you do have the Knight of Cups and the High Priestess clarifying the Hierophant reversed. Now, I kind of feel that either this is someone who, with it being a knight, it's not necessarily, it's usually open communication, someone offering. So either you're trying to talk yourself into, okay, maybe this is a good thing, maybe it's not, and you're really in your head about that. Or it could be someone offering you an opportunity to say, hey, we need to get your focus shifted. We need you to stop focusing on the negative and everything going wrong, and we need you to shift the positive so you can manifest abundance in your life. And I feel like that's what you need to let go, is this constant back and forth. There is nothing bad that can come out of spiritual growth, okay? When you surrender and you allow your angels and your guides to truly guide you in the direction, instead of letting the ego mind guide you, you are going to get a better result automatically. They know what you need to do. It's getting you to do it. It's getting this to say, okay, this is where my heart's leading me and I need to do that. Usually the ego comes in and says, that's not rational, that's not logical, you're not going to be able to make that work. Don't listen to those negative thoughts, okay? It is okay to be, sensible, like, oh, I want a yacht, so let me go take out $1 million loan. Like, don't do that, obviously. But when it comes to spiritual enlightenment, there's nothing you can go wrong with that. And I do see, and again, you keep coming out, and I feel that Pisces, you might have been a little immature with your communication on how you're feeling about someone. I do sense not only do you have the Three of Swords and the Four of Swords reversed. So you could be, getting over heartbreak or kind of holding back your feelings about some sort of betrayal, and yet you're not really taking the step back either. Okay, if that makes sense. So you have the Two of Cups and the Page of Cups clarifying the Three of Swords, okay? So with this being said, I feel that with the Three of Swords, there could have been some sort of argument between someone who is very significant in your life. It doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship, but someone that you are very karmically tied to. And some of you could have broken up, some of you could be taking a break, but this is usually somewhere along the lines of being on the fence of a breakup, okay? And I feel like you're still trying to salvage what is there, or someone is trying to, with messages of love, but they're coming about it in kind of a insincere or childish manner. Like they're having, either you or this other person is having a hard time communicating your feelings. And that's where, this Four of Swords comes in. Like the Four of Swords upright is taking a step back, self-reflection, that type of thing. So with it being reversed, you're not seeing things clearly because you need to take a step back in order to really see the situation for what it is. And then the Ten of Cups came in sideways. So I'm kind of getting the feeling that even though there is a deep connection and there was this spat, or disagreement, whatever the case may be, someone is on the fence. Like, when they come out like this, I almost get, we're not sure if we want it to be this or this. So you either want happiness or you don't. And you need to take the action in order to get here. Okay? So those are things that you need to release. You need to release this really strict mind of what you think is going wrong. Like, get out of that mindset. You need to work on your spiritual growth because it is absolutely a part of your journey this month. And you also need to let go whatever argument you had. You either need to make a decision and take action towards making the relationship structurally sound. Like, you have to put in that effort, and so does the other person. If you're not getting that, that even trade, you're not going to make it work. There's going to be no difference. So there has to be action made and a decision made on, do I want a better life? Do I want to grow spiritually? And do I want to put in the effort in this relationship or this, whatever ship, this connection, in order to make it abundant, emotionally abundant? You have the opportunity to have it all, okay? But you need to make that decision if it's really something you want and something you're really wanting to put the effort into. That is the decision you need to make, and you need to let go of this negative thought process. And what you need to overcome is the 5 of Swords, okay? This situation does not serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. And again, that is, quit trying to figure out the outcome and just let it ride, Pisces. Let it go, okay? You have no control over the outcome. Plain and simple. That is the whole point of them, leading us, even though we have the free will to make our choices. If you aren't listening to what your soul is trying to tell you, you're not going to be able to make the correct decision in order to move forward. And it could be because, and again, the 7 of Staffs came out, but sideways. So you might think that someone has either lied or deceived you, someone's not being completely honest, and it could be over, some sort of loss of money or new beginning with money, some sort of earthly matters. I feel like this is in your head, Pisces, okay? I don't necessarily, I think it's this thought process that you're in, and you have been for a while. You do have because this is stuff that you need to release. Oh, no hate, no hate. I'm just telling you what I'm picking up. But it is. And I know that this month has been a really hard time for everyone. I've been going through it too with all the shifts that's been going on, to stay in a positive mind frame and really trying to attract what we want into our lives. But there has to be a time to really make the decision and what we want. And if we need to release it, we need to release it, plain and simple. So with that being said, you have the World card, okay, with the Queen of Swords. So I feel like you're going to have to be very clear about what you want, what is your inspiration, what is your hopes and dreams, and you're going to have to cut through the bullshit. You're going to have to quit worrying about what everyone else is feeling or thinking and da-da-da-da. What is it that Pisces wants? And these are things that you're going to have to overcome, okay? And I feel that with the 3 of Swords, and again, there's a lot of emotional upset around something that's happened, okay? And it could be something about money not being as much as you want it to be. Your income might not be where you want it to be, or you're not seeing that turnaround that you're not seeing that turnaround that you want to see. By the way, okay, these comments get deleted, and I love that you're writing me, but leave it down in the comment box, because if I get distracted, this thing will take forever, okay? But yeah, so you have the World card and the Queen of Swords. Then you have the Three of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, Six of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords reverse, and then the Three of Wands. So there could be, again, like I said, arguments, upset, some sort of spat over finances, or, you know, you possibly wanting to take a different direction with the Six of Swords reversed. But you're going to have to plan very carefully, okay? With the Three of Wands, you have other opportunities, but there's one that's making you feel very passionate in a direction that you're really feeling drawn to. And that's why you need to listen to your soul, Pisces. You need to be able to listen to that and say, hey, this is the direction I want to go in, and cut through it so you can get what you want, okay? Now, that is what you need to overcome. What you have coming to you. Now, there could be, you really need to make a decision. I feel like you might have a lot of opportunities, and there probably has been a lot of upset and a lot of really in your head thinking about everything with the Seven of Cups and the Ten of Swords. But you need to be clear on what you want and take action. It is also a good time to detox, but a situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. So I really feel that, again, it's all tying in, guys. You need to make a decision on what you want. You might have a lot of things going on and being really in your head about it, but there is a clear direction. Your soul is trying to tell you, this is what I want to do and this is where I want to lead you, and you're not listening. So you really need to figure out what that is for you. And when you make that decision, you are, and I feel like a lot of it's around finances, because you do have the Ten of Pentacles reversed, but there will be balance with the Justice card, okay? You will have balance over your finances, and when you make that decision for yourself, that is when things will truly come together for you. Because even though the Ten of Pentacles is clarifying the Justice card, the Justice card is what you have to look forward to. It is the balance of this imbalance in money, okay? I hear that. So with the Ten of Pentacles, you do have upright, okay? This is all material matters, all material gain, everything that you could be looking for, and being very comfortable within your stature, right? And again, you are going to be dropping this overburden once you cut through the bullshit. Some of you could be having an air sign coming in and like helping you kind of clear out this clutter in your head, and giving you that mental clarity that you want, or it is you finding it, Pisces. And once you realize that you just need to cut this out, you'll have abundance, okay? So, but you have to take, with the Chariot reverse, this is no movement forward, okay? So you might not be taking opportunities with group projects, but in the end, I really feel that the Knight of Pentacles is here. So some of you may be dealing with an earth sign who might be a little younger than you, or maybe a little more on the immature side. But this is someone who is very steady and grounded, and sometimes can, you know, just, there's something that's going to be reborn is what I'm hearing. There's going to be a new opportunity, a new adventure, something that is going to really come together when you find this stability. And it's something that you probably will question because it's going to be so different than what you were used to. But again, this is the perfect time to be yourself and listen to your inner guidance. Also, the energy that Spirit wants you to most focus on through the 1st through the 15th is, when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. Okay? Let that sink in. When you focus on your inner light, your calling, what your soul is trying to get you to move forward to, you will start seeing things through a more positive way of thinking. And I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. Okay. So there's so much to be said for that. Okay, not only are you going to be shifting your perspective, you're going to be listening to your inner intuition, your inner knowing, your guidance, what your soul is calling you to. And when you start thinking those negative things, you shift that back. Remember that miracles do happen. They happen on a daily basis if we allow it, if we can be present enough to truly see it. Okay? And reminding yourself that you are love. If you are living in a karmically correct space, if you were residing in your heart space, nothing can deter that. Okay? You are of light and love. You are part of God. And we are all on this transition for our soul's progression. That is the whole point in this. So keep moving forward, Pisces. Do not let your ego tear you down. And whatever your soul is calling you to do, meditate. Take time to meditate. I'm hearing that. Very important. Take time to figure out what it is that you really want and what you want to move forward towards this year, because this is the year to build this solid foundation. Okay? What is it that you want most? What is it that's going to make you happy? What is going to fulfill Pisces? So with that, I wish you the best, and I hope all of y'all have a very happy and safe new year, and remember to be present and be grateful for all that you do have and release anything that no longer serves you, okay? So I wish you the best. Love and light, y'all, and I will talk to you next year. See you later.